So do me a favor and just ignore the horror show that is my shop, okay? Because you're going to see it, and I'm not proud of it. Hey folks, Randy here with Dual Cut and Trim. So I'm recording this. It is January 29th, and I gotta be honest, I'm really excited about the lawn season getting started. I don't know why I'm excited about it. I think it's because I got so many customers contacting us about our prepayment deal where you save 10%. So I had to get out of the shop and start getting things together, and you know, right now the main mower I'm running is the 36-inch Toro Pro line, and I don't know, I just had to get started getting ready for the season, even though it doesn't start till April 1st, but, you know. So I do this every year, and I figured I'd take you along with the journey, and it's where I go over everything that I want to do to get the mower ready, and then we'll see what I actually do. Let me show you. So I actually already got started. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and slimed both tires. I've got spare tires, but I like to run things into the ground as much as I can. So I already did this. I didn't show it to you, but I slimed this one, put a new Schrader valve in it, and did the same with that. And then I also went ahead and slimed, but actually replaced the caster wheel. So believe it or not, this is a used one from another mower. Actually, no, you know what? This is original, and this is a used one from another mower. This is the old one that was on my mower. It's just too cracked up. It can't hold air anymore. I wanted to put this one on too, from the donor mower, but it won't hold air. However, the bearing in here is in much better shape. So one of the things I'm going to do is take the bearing out of this one and put it on that one. Also, the mower is extremely dirty. It basically looks pink, but there's actually red paint under there. So I'm going to wash this sucker off. This wire leads all the way up to that hour meter. But it came loose during the season and I just didn't care, so I'm going to wrap that, tighten that back up. I'm going to take the shroud off and repaint it because it's getting all rusty and I don't like that. So I'm going to take care of that. Condition all the belts. So this belt, that belt, that belt, that belt, and then the transmission belt that's under there that you can't see. Obviously, we're going to get an oil change. That's the spot where you do that at. And I'm actually going to put some of that stuff you can put in engines when they've got, you know, they've been around a while. This engine's 23 years old, so still kicking though, man. I started it up yesterday, fired up. It was 30 degrees outside, fired up like a switch failed on me, and I didn't feel like getting it dealt with, so I just installed this sucker. This is what activates the blades. So I'm going to actually replace this switch so that we can actually handle this the right way, because I really like having my safety features in place, and this is kind of a manual safety feature. You know, you hold down the bail and then flick that on, and that'll activate the blades, and then what you should do to maximize safety is close it, because that'll actually turn the switch off, and the blades will stay running as long as the bail's engaged. But I really want to go back to just using the that switch because it's safer, and so do that. I'm going to go back to a two-wheel sulky. I'm just too big of a guy, and with all the rain we've had, I was having some rutting issues. I think I'm going to replace the fuel lines and the fuel filter. They're starting to feel a little crusty on the outside, and if they're crusty on the outside, they may be crusty on the inside. The air filter, I'll clean out the pre-filter, but the air filter itself is still good. I'm going to use a different connector to tighten this breather hose. It kept popping off during the season. That's a problem. That's why this is covered in oil. I think I'm actually going to paint under the deck. I'm not showing you that because I don't feel like picking it up. So this is the bag that I use for trash. And what I've been doing is just kind of sitting it in here in this little slot area. And then, you know, sitting it in this little slot and then wrapping it around there, and that's how I've been handling trash. I want to figure out a better solution though, and what I'm actually thinking about doing is kind of creating like a little box to fill up this area, using like metal hangers or something. Just something that's a little bit more structured, so that this doesn't, because when this is in there, you know, if it gets heavy enough, it'll start to actually like sink through. And it's fine because I have it connected up here, but it's just, it makes things annoying. And then over here, I'm going to give the Time Master an oil change. I'm also going to take that front cover off to clear off any grass and clippings that may have gotten underneath there. That sucker's still under warranty and everything's great on it. That bad boy, honestly, is running like a champ. I did a ton of work. It's basically a brand new machine. However, some air does escape from right there. So I'm going to do something to correct that. Trimmer runs perfect. That's with a Combi, so I've been using that as my trimmer. But I really want to get my FS90. It was an FS90R, I believe. Yeah, FS90R. I want to get this up and running. It needs a valve adjustment, and I've just been putting it off. But this is, I really like this trimmer. The Combi works great and everything, but it's heavy, you know. And you know, I'm doing 20 plus lawns a day at this point. And so, you know, lighter equipment makes me less tired by the end of the day. So I'd like to get that bad boy set up so that way I'm running around with 2 trimmers. You know, currently I've been using a Toro trimmer as a backup, which honestly I think Toro trimmers are actually just rebadged Ryobi trimmers. And you know, it's it's weird because it's underpowered. It doesn't get spin very strong, and it gets bogged down easy. But you can't kill it. I literally, you treat them like garbage. They don't die. It's been sitting outside all winter, and I guarantee if I was to fire it up right now, it would start. It's just whatever. And of course, you know, like I said, I would also really love to get my shop cleaned up, because like it's kind of dangerous whenever I walk in here. You know, it's like, it starts out okay. I mean, you know, this is where you walk in, so it's not too bad, because that's like where I try and keep that area clear so that I'm, you know, have some place to work on equipment. And then I got everything stashed over here, so it's fine. We gotta fix that. But then it just starts getting a little messy, you know. I mean, this is the floor in front of where I actually do my work, and that's, I mean, come on, man. This is a mess. My wife keeps saying she's gonna come in here and make me clean all this up. We'll see about that. But I'm pumped, man. Lawn season starts soon, and I'm pretty excited. So maybe I'll do an update video showing you all. Oh, I'm also gonna rewire everything. I was having issues, and I thought my clutch was going out, but it's because I've done a crappy job at wiring things. So I'm gonna rewire as much as I can on this machine. Like this, I already know this is gonna fail because it's been failing on other equipment that's outside. So I need to rewire this and actually, you know, actually heat shrink it and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna rewire this. I'm gonna see what I can rewire in there. You can't see it, but there's all kinds of junk going on in there. I'll check out my connections on the harnesses, all that fun stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna get this wrapped around enough so that the hour meter actually. So we'll see if I actually do a significant portion of this. I'll do an update video showing you what I did. If I just do the bare minimum, we'll probably just pretend this video didn't happen. But yeah, man, lawn season starts in 62 days, dude, and I am excited. Can't wait. Have a good one.